How's it going, everyone? It's Game for Days back once again, and I got some news for you. Well, it's not really news anymore, but it's my take on the news, and that's what's important. So, the first old piece of news here is Rise of the Tomb Raider, a multiplat. Big surprise, right? I mean, who honestly is surprised by this news? I could talk about this for hours on end. I could talk about so many things regarding Rise of the Tomb Raider. But that'd just be a waste of time. The gist of it is that Microsoft has no games. They have no franchises. They have nothing. Microsoft doesn't have any content, so they're paying to keep games off PlayStation for a specified period of time. I mean, how insanely pathetic is this? This is why I don't care about Xbox. It doesn't have games. The proof's in the pudding. Microsoft is paying to keep games off PlayStation. That is so sad on so many levels. And it's like, I take a step back and it's like, no shit, I don't have an Xbox One. It's fucking pathetic. I mean, I'm not going to put my support into a company that doesn't have any games. You know, it's plain and simple. I mean, you can make any argument you want. The fact that Microsoft is paying to keep a game off PlayStation for an amount of time just proves they have nothing. There is nothing on Xbox, and it's really sad. It's really sad. I mean, to think that this money could have gone to investing in a new IP, investing into an existing franchise, buffing up one of their studios, making 343 bigger or making Lionhead bigger and better, things like that. Maybe even creating a separate studio within 343 and Lionhead, kind of like Naughty Dog. Hell, this money could have been put towards making a kick-ass indie or AA game. I mean, anything. This money would have been better for anything other than this. This is just so sad to know that this money that Microsoft wasted on this deal could have gone to anything more beneficial to gamers. Is just insane. I mean, what a pathetic joke. What a pathetic joke. So, confirmed what we knew all along. The game is multiplat. It's always been coming out to PS4, and PC. If you were too stupid to understand that, then that's on you. That's just your stupidity. What do we have here? Lifetime PS4 sales crossed 25 million. And in the last quarter, the PS4 doubled the combined Xbox sales. I mean, what is there to say? I haven't made sales videos in a long time because the domination is just so real. There's barely anything to say. I mean, the Xbox One it's not on like Wii U levels. I think the Xbox One is still selling pretty well, honestly, but the consumers are speaking. Xbox fanboys, you can delude yourself into thinking that the Xbox has all these great games, but the reality of it is that it doesn't. I mean, the Xbox One hasn't had an exclusive in months. What has it been, like 8 or 9 months since there's been a worthwhile exclusive on that thing? I mean, honestly, the consumers are speaking. They prefer the PS4. The PS4 has more games whether you like it or not. And in my opinion, it has the brighter future. I mean, Sony has more first parties, and they have more games coming up. Microsoft doesn't have that much, and the consumers are really voting with their wallets. As much as it pains you, and as much as it like hurts to admit it, it's the fact. I mean, the PS4 is just dominating the Xbox. It is dominating it. It's not even a question anymore. And I know you're too delusional, Xbox fanboys. You're far too delusional to understand or even see why. But when you look at it logically, it's because there's nothing going on for the Xbox right now. There ain't nothing happening for the Xbox. It's got a couple good games coming out this holiday, but that's it. I mean, aside from Halo, nobody cares about any of these games coming out on the Xbox. And there hasn't been a game in months, an exclusive in months worth playing, And, Xbox fanboys love to talk about how apparently Sony has been, on their last legs for quite some time now. Xbox fanboys, anytime Sony releases financials, Xbox fanboys become finance experts and have master's degrees in finance and accounting, which is pretty hilarious. But this just goes to show that Sony's doing just fine. I mean, I don't really care. Sony could go under tomorrow and I wouldn't give a shit. But it just goes to show that not only is Sony doing all right, they're bouncing back, but PlayStation is on a roll. I mean, PlayStation is just killing it. I mean, can you imagine how well the PS4 is going to be doing once Sony's first parties really start getting into motion? We have some good games, but that train really hasn't started getting into motion yet. And like we saw with the PS3, once that train starts getting into motion, there ain't no stopping it. This console, I don't know where it's going to end up in sales. I've predicted in previous videos that it's going to end up in top 3 of all time. It's looking like that's definitely going to happen. I mean, it's outpacing the PS2 at a more expensive price. It's looking like top 3 is guaranteed. I mean, it is a good chance it's going to end up the number 1 console. Of course, that would depend on, how long this gen lasts. But yeah, top 3 is definitely my prediction from a couple months ago. Top 3 is definitely looking like it's starting to lock that in. So PlayStation's a beast. It's an unstoppable machine. It's godlike. Microsoft needs to step up their game with Xbox. Stop paying to keep games off PlayStation. It's fucking pathetic. And it's annoying to see as a gamer. But hey, that's all I gotta say. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day. Peace out.